So today I went for like a Serena Vanderwoodson hairstyle. Do I think it turned out like that? No, but we're gonna pretend that I look like Blake Lively today, so. Hi friends, so today I'm gonna do a skincare routine for you guys, but I also wanted to add on to my skincare routine and tell you about my Accutane story and when I was on Accutane. If you don't know what that is, it's an acne medicine that dermatologists can prescribe you, and I know that people have done their stories of Accutane on YouTube before, so I just thought that I would add mine in and kind of tell you my pros and cons of when I was on Accutane. But if you don't want to watch the Accutane story part, I'm going to make that first, and then I'm going to put a time card down here of when the skincare routine actually starts, and you can just skip the whole beginning of this video. Okay, so I wrote everything down that I feel like I need to talk about, just kind of like a outline, and if I keep looking down, that's what I'm looking at is my outline of what I wanted to talk about today. But I started Accutane in March of 2018, so it's been 2 years since I had been on Accutane, and I am going to put in pictures of before I was on Accutane, and unfortunately I didn't think that I would ever really film anything like this, so I didn't do like a month by month type of thing, but I do have just like Snapchat videos and things of that of me throughout my process, and so I'll put those in here too. It's a big thing for me because I was very insecure before I started Accutane and got my acne together, but I just want to start off by saying that God has made everyone who they're supposed to be and who they are, and you are beautiful, beyond beautiful, and I don't feel like you need to have like perfect skin to feel like you're beautiful. So I just wanted to start off, and I know that that's kind of easier said than done because I was very insecure about my acne. I never went out of the house without makeup on. You can ask Jelly Bean, like we would almost be late to class my freshman year because I would wake up and then have to put a bunch of makeup on because I couldn't leave without makeup. So anyways, let me get started on my Accutane story. So like I said, I started Accutane in March of 2018, and before I was on Accutane, this is what my skin looked like. And I don't have a lot of pictures before because I didn't take a lot of pictures because I was very insecure. But I wanted to tell you guys that most of the time a dermatologist will not prescribe you Accutane before you have tried other acne medicines like acne topicals and oral medicines and things like that, because Accutane is very harsh on your body and your skin just in general. And there are pros to Accutane, obviously, but there are a lot of cons as well, and it's can be a very dangerous medication. So just gonna let you know that. But I was on 3 acne medicines before I was on Accutane, and my skin just wasn't getting any better really, and I also had started college that year, and so I was stressed out, and that made my skin worse even with the acne medicine that I was taking. So I was 18 and I could make my own decision, and so me and my mom kind of decided, because I wanted her approval, that Accutane was the best route for me. So I honestly didn't think that it was going to be that bad. I was like, oh, everyone's exaggerating what this medicine is like. It's really not going to be that bad. But then I was on it for about a month, and I was experiencing side effects for sure. So when, like, the side effects that I went through when I was on Accutane is I had super dry skin. That one's common for everyone who takes Accutane. If you take it, you will have dry skin. You'll have dry skin, you'll have dry lips, like cracked lips because they're so dry. That's just something that is common and it will happen. I had lost, by the time I started Accutane and the time I ended Accutane, I lost 30 pounds. Losing weight is a side effect. It's not super common, but it was something that happened to me when I was on Accutane. But I also think that that goes along with a side effect of depression. And this medication really can mess with you and how you feel. And so I became depressed when I was on Accutane, which is kind of something that's hard to admit, but I was in a very low point in my life, and I do think that Accutane had an effect on that. And then another side effect that I had was vivid dreams. Now, this one is not a side effect that most people see. I talked to my dermatologist about it, and he said he's had one other person who was on Accutane that had vivid dreams, but my dreams were very, very vivid when I was on Accutane. And what I mean by that is I would wake up and I would seriously feel like that dream was real, and it would affect my day or my week. I would have really bad dreams, and then I couldn't snap out of it when I had woken up, and it was just affecting me really bad. So those were the side effects that I experienced when I was on Accutane, and I just wanted to kind of share that because I think people talk about how Accutane is amazing and your skin will look amazing and you won't have any more pimples or anything after you've been on it. And in my case, that's not true. I have acne, obviously not as bad, but I still get pimples, and it's just a common thing. So don't think that just because you go on this medicine that you won't, because you probably will even after you've gotten off of it. So a normal cycle of Accutane is about 5 to 6 months. It depends on what your dermatologist prescribes you. But my cycle was cut short at about 4 months and a week because of complications with my liver. So, as I mentioned before, Accutane is really harsh on your body, both inside and outside. And for me, my liver enzymes shot up the end of my 4th month of Accutane. So you take blood work, or you get blood work done every month that you're on this medicine because they need to know that it's not hurting you. And mine was. I had obviously side effects from it, and so I did not have a full cycle, but I do think that when I was on it, it helped me so much. So now I'm going to kind of insert pictures of when I started Accutane and when I finished Accutane.
So I just want to inform you guys that I just stepped in dog poop. And I'm wearing white shoes. It's fun. So I'm currently doing my makeup, and I look like the Joker because my lips look disgusting and red, and because the dryness spreads, I look like the Joker. It's fine. I'm fine.
Talking about this, you're making me uncomfortable.
Scratch my back, Tubby. I wouldn't talk if you just scratched my back.
I'm literally scratching it right now, and words are still coming out of your mouth.
Look at my lips. It's okay. I'm not upset about it.
So this is my skin now. This is what it looks like. I have no makeup on. The only thing I have on is mascara. But as you can see, it's not perfect. I have pimples. I have big pores. But I do take care of my skin. And I think that that's something that people need to know. You got to take care of your skin because it's an organ too. And just like you would take care of, like, be healthy on the inside, you want to be healthy on the outside too with your skin. But I also want to say that acne does not define who you are, and it doesn't define beauty, because you're beautiful or you're handsome, and acne doesn't define who you are. Yes, I am appreciative for Accutane and what it did for me, but it's not something that is a necessity. And I just wanted to say that and let you all know that acne is common, and everyone in their life has had a pimple before. That's the reality of it. So I just think that you should know that you're beautiful and you are made exactly the way you're supposed to be made. And if you're worried that you're not because of acne, then that's bogus. Okay, so now that I've gone on my little tangent about how you're beautiful and acne doesn't define you, I'm going to show you what I use for my skincare. I have super sensitive skin, and my skin's always been that way. So I don't really use any acids, like acne acids, like salicylic acid or benzoyl peroxide or anything like that. Because that's way too harsh. So all of the things that I use are very affordable. I'm not rich, so all of the stuff I use is less than $15, I think. So that's good. And they all work really well for me. And so if you decide to use them, I hope they work well for you. And comment down below if you do decide to use them, and let me know how they go for you. All right, so this is me in the morning before I take a shower. But the first thing I use as like skincare is the Sensitive Skin Dove body wash. And then I'll go in with the Equate Beauty Hydrating Cleanser, which I'll talk more about later. But this is my tray of skincare. And the first thing I'll use is the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. This is 100% fragrance free. And it's really just good for sensitive skin. So I just rub my skin upwards with this and then pat it in. And then the next thing I do is I go in with the Mario Badescu facial spray, which has aloe, chamomile, and lavender. This is super soothing on my skin. It can get really red and stuff after I've rubbed in my moisturizer, so this just soothes it. And the last thing I use for my daily facial skincare routine is just the Rosebud Salve Balm. It's so nice and I love it. And then going into the nighttime, this is what my skin looks like before I do any skincare. So I will go in with the Sensitive Cleansing Facial Wipes. Even if I don't wear a ton of makeup, I still go and try to get some of the dirt off before I wash my face. And I was wearing mascara this day, so it helped take that off before I washed my face. And then I go in with the Equate Beauty Hydrating Cleanser, which is the one I use in the morning as well. I love this cleanser. It's great for sensitive skin, and it says it compares to the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser. But honestly, I've tried that one, and I like this one better. It's more sensitive. It's a cream-based face wash, and the CeraVe one, I believe, is a gel-based, and I just don't like it as much. So my skin is very dry, and this helps out a lot, and I love it. Super gentle, super great. So if you have sensitive skin and it's dry, this is perfect for you. All right, so after I have patted my face dry, I go in with the Fourth Ray Beauty Waterfall Gentle Tonic. This claims to sweep away imperfections, leaving you with a soft, clear complexion, and I truly think that it does that. It has hyaluronic acid in it, and it just leaves my skin super calm and hydrated, so I love that about it. I just take a cotton pad and I rub it all over my skin and pat it in, and it's so nice. The next product that I use is the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid 2% plus B5. It wasn't focusing very well, but that's okay because I'm going to leave everything in the description for you guys. But I love this product. It really hydrates and balances my skin at night, and I take it and I drop it all over my skin, and then I will rub it in at first and then I pat it in because the formula of this is it dries really fast and then it kind of gets sticky, so you pat it into your skin to hydrate it. Then I go back in with the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. I used this earlier in the day, but I love it because it is fragrance free and it's super gentle on your skin. This is a little more expensive, but it's definitely worth it. So the last step of my nighttime skin routine is to put on that lip balm, and I use all of the hydrating things at night because that's when your skin really soaks up products. So I wake up with a nice and hydrated face. Okay, friends, so that is the end of today's video. I really hope you enjoyed my skincare routine and my little Accutane story. I hope that you enjoyed the 2 videos a week because we are going to keep doing 2 videos a week because we love it and we have so much fun making videos for you all. We hope that you love them, and if there's anything that you want to see us do, then please leave it in the comments down below. We love you guys so much and we're so appreciative of you. So if you like us and you want to subscribe to us, please do. We would love it. And turn on our notification button so you can see when we do post, and give it a like if you liked this video. So yeah, that's about it. We love you and we'll see you on Wednesday.